Meteorologist Peyton Malone is busy tracking rain throughout the metro.
Yeah, just talking to Leah here. We've got a busy week, guys, with rain being our main concern here. Now, here's what we're tracking. We're going to have this little disturbance off the Texas coast. There is a chance it tries to spin up into, let's say, a depression or a weak storm. But at the end of the day, this is going to be one of those early season rainmakers, it looks like. Also, if it does try to form, it will get windier by about Wednesday and Thursday. We'll talk more about that in just a second. But as we do kick off our day, you can see what we're tracking rainfall. Well, they're high, 50% today, 80% tomorrow, 60% Wednesday, very high Thursday, still elevated on Friday. And then we finally return to more normal summery weather by this weekend. So it's going to be a solid week here of some heavy rain. We have a big time thunderstorm. Thank goodness this is not sitting over land, because this would cause significant flooding. But it's currently sitting from I-10, the Twin Spans, back through Venetian Isles, Lake Catherine here. There's Lake Bourne. That's a heck of a lightning storm. But thankfully, it's sitting just south of Slidell, where we had some heavy rain earlier. You look behind this, we've got another batch of heavy rain back through Baton Rouge. A lot of this is trying to weaken some, so not sure it's going to be a solid rain for everybody all morning. But I do think we'll see a few more storms fire up this afternoon. So here's the setup here. We've got our disturbance, which is actually still over Mexico, so that's not doing much. But an old frontal boundary is draped across us. That's going to fuel our rain for about the next 2 to 3 days. This little disturbance isn't going to try to spin up for about another 48 hours or so. So here we are tomorrow morning. You can see we've got rainfall across Louisiana. That's the disturbance, some weak low pressure there. If it can actually get over to the Gulf, there is a chance this does spin up into a depression. Here we are Wednesday, that low pressure. Look where all the rain is. It's on the east side. This tells you wind shear is pushing on this thing, and that's going to keep all this rain on the east side and moving up into Louisiana, probably more so late Wednesday and into Thursday. So Thursday could end up being the biggest rain day across a big chunk of our state. Right now, we're thinking the highest rain totals are probably just west of us, but it all depends on how this low evolves. I could easily see 10+ inches somewhere from Houston, Lake Charles, Lafayette, getting close to New Orleans. We're going to watch this here, but the further south and closer you get to the coast, less and less rainfall currently in the forecast. The other thing we'll be watching is if that low actually does form. It's going to turn windier by the end of this week or the middle of this week. So Wednesday, you can see winds start to pick up out of the south here. That low is going to be sitting west of us, and so that means we'll have a strong wind coming off the coast. We'll have some minor coastal flooding later this week. It's a very busy forecast. The main takeaway here is it's going to rain almost every single day. I think tomorrow and maybe Thursday are going to be our biggest rain days. I'm going to carry weather impact alerts through at least Thursday. We're going to keep an eye on Friday as well. And again, it'll turn breezier by the middle and end of the week. This weekend, though, back to just normal summery weather with highs near 90 and a couple storms. For our boaters, you'll have to watch out for a few of these storms. But really Wednesday and Thursday, I think we're going to have some small craft advisories as those winds pick up thanks to that low pressure. Our high tides today are going to happen during the early afternoon, and our low tides are going to happen later tonight.